I was asleep when the comm center called me. They said there'd been a shooting, the guy inside the club said he's got explosive vests on victims and that he's placed bombs around the building. At that point, he'd already barricaded himself in the bathroom, so all the shooting had stopped at that point and he was in the bathroom. So I get there, I find the SWAT commander. We start talking about the explosive breach that they want. Sometimes the primary way in is not always possible. Front door, or maybe barricaded or locked, or sometimes we need the element of surprise. They got the go-ahead real quick, and they did the explosive breach. All of a sudden, I can hear the shooting start. They started exchanging gunfire with the suspect. We were getting phone calls that there were explosive vests in the building, and he made those threats and he put bombs around the building as well. When we did the explosive breach, there was an exit sign, and underneath him, a battery fell right up underneath his leg, and the wires were coming out. So we didn't know he'd made the threat. So we basically undressed him with our robots to make sure he didn't have any explosives on him. And then we used the robot the best we could to try to clear the rest of the building. But there were so many bags and purses that we couldn't do it effectively. So I ended up having to send a team in with portable x-ray systems to clear all the bags inside the building. At that point, we're starting to see how many people are in there, and you start realizing how big of an event it really is. My guys were there for, they didn't leave till the next day. All the victims were taken out, and so we were pretty confident that there was nothing in the building at that point. It's important for people to always remember what happened that night. It's happened too many times since in the last 5 years. It's just always remember. It's one of those things you can't forget, and the people that had died in that and were killed, and the families that go along with it.